Boom. Record. Record. There we go. All right, we're recording. We're feeling good. Anyways, guys, that long that I called out. Where was it? It was just recently. It wasn't anything crazy, really. It was pretty quick trade. Where was it? Right here, I think. Right here, I called out this long, and I wanted to see if we were going to reach these highs all the way up here. So I just took a TP at 100 ticks. We got in down here. Took a TP around 100 ticks. Ended up, scaling out a little bit more and then getting stopped at break even. But either way, another winning trade there. Makes me back a little over half of my loss from last week, guys. All of my losses from last week, I've made a little more than half of them back in just on Monday. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. That's why risk management is the most important thing. Like, it's so important. That and psychology are so important because, look, yeah, I hit my daily loss limit like every single day last week almost, except for maybe one or two where I kind of cut it early. I cut it early on like 1 or 2 days. And I knew that if I could just come back into the next week with a fresh mindset, guys, I could make those losses back in no time, right? So that's why I don't stress about, like, obviously I'm going to stress a little bit when I lose because I don't like to lose. I'm going to be honest with you guys. But I don't stress super hard because I know if I keep the same sizing and I keep the same discipline, I know that I have a good win rate on most weeks. And sometimes like a week, before it's going to happen. But yeah, so just kind of to sum that up. So pretty happy about the day today. I think we've caught some nice trades. And now I want to see if we can catch a few more, maybe one more. See if we can keep catching these shorts here. All right, let's see. So what do we have? We have this low down here. We do have a little bit of SMT right now. And then we have this low down here. External low down here. All right, and then we have this daily busy down here. And we are back, right around that weekly busy again. So we still have some sell side. So we need to see if we're going to continue to break out here, if we're going to keep ranging up and down. Right now it looks like we're going to continue to break out. So I want to start looking for some shorts here. I want to start looking for the shorts pretty soon. And see if we can keep catching it down to the external lows. I don't love the SMT that we have right now, to be honest. Don't love that we have SMT. Yes, is sweeping lows, but we still look like we want to keep heading down. We are moving down very aggressively. We just created this 5-minute bearish order block up here. Let's see if we maybe want to trade into that. We might want to trade into that order block here. Or see if we're going to start to reject this fair value gap. Right now it doesn't really look like we want to just yet. But this has gone down pretty aggressively here. Pretty aggressive move back to the sell side. So I do want to look for a continuation to the sell side here. And we do have like 9 more minutes until the next hourly candle opens. So maybe you might see a little bit of volatility. Let's go trade 903. 2K day. Come on, man. That's awesome. You were reading, Honest Money was reading into the Trading Psychology. Chapter 10 and 11 were great today. Good to know. Very good to know. All right, so we're starting to bounce off that 1 minute a little bit. Starting to bounce a little bit. Still don't love it with this big SMT divergence. But again, after inversing that 15, I would like to see maybe if we're going to come tap back into that inverse. Or create a 5-minute bearish fair value gap. Yeah, I mean, that's literally that's one of the main keys of trading. Like, if you got to have a very structured plan, a very structured process, and if you stick to that process every day, and you find success with it, good things will happen, even when you have bad weeks. Even when you have bad weeks. Overall, we look at the, just looking at it like in a year's time or in a month's time, right? If we look at it per week, 1 day doesn't define the week. If we look at it per month, 1 week doesn't define the month. If we look at it per year, 1 month doesn't define the year. If we look at it 3 years, 1 year doesn't define the 3 years, right? It just, everything is about the long run and keeping a consistent plan. As long as you can stick to that, we're going to mess up here and there, but if you can stick to that for the most part, good things can happen. I will continue to preach that. And that goes with pretty much everything you do in life. What I've really been focused on lately, guys, is just a delayed gratification. I've really been trying to focus on that more and just letting things happen. Putting in the work and then just letting God take care of the rest. That's kind of where my mind has been lately. Instead of stressing about trying to change things that I can't change, let things happen and control how I react to them. It goes with life. It goes with trading. You just continue to do the same thing. Continue to put in hard work and stick to your process and stick to your discipline. And yeah, like good things are going to happen. So that was one thing I really focused on this weekend when I was trying to, kind of flush out the past week. I told you guys I wasn't going to think about trading. I was just going to get my mind off trading, which is what I did. Didn't think about it on Friday. Completely got my mind off it. And then yesterday, I spent some time meditating and, working out and just kind of thinking. And then I spent about an hour reading this new book that I've been reading. And it really helped me gain some perspective. And that's kind of what I came out of the weekend with, was just letting things happen, controlling what you can control, and just continuing to put in hard work. And that's kind of the sum of what I came up with through my reading and meditation. I'm sure that might hit home with some people as well. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. Okay, so we are making a 5-minute fair value gap, 5-minute order block above. Let's see if we want to trade into that 5-minute. I like that we got displacement here. Now I really want to see if maybe we're going to trade up. We could react pretty hard off of this 1 minute right now, though. Ooh. So maybe we'll get a little power of 3. Maybe we can trade up into that 5-minute right here, get a nice entry. Ride the shorts down to this low here. Not that low. This low. Right there. And then down to our external low there. Get a nice afternoon move. 5 minutes till the new hour. But we can see our previous hour candle. Very, very bearish. We want to see now, if we're going to get a continuation down, we want to see some displacement of that previous hour candle here. And just get a continuation down here. So now I'm going to wait for a retracement move up into that 5-minute fair value gap, maybe up into that 5-minute order block, and look to jump into some shorts, catch it down to this low here, about 92 ticks from that 5-minute, and then down to the external, about 160 ticks. Again, we might run from here. We might really start to react off this 1-minute fair value gap. That could happen here. We're already seeing it. Didn't really want to take the entry while we're chopping, so I stayed out. Stayed out while we're chopping like that. All right, so let's just practice some patience, keep waiting, see if we get a nice little setup for us. So we're already moving down off that 1-minute fair value gap pretty aggressively here. Could make some equal lows. Equal lows would be nice. Give us some generated liquidity on the sell side. Get a nice little pullback move. Give us a good trade opportunity. I don't know if we're going to get that pullback. We're moving down pretty aggressively. Okay, let's get some pullback. How you guys doing on the day? How are our accounts looking? How are our mindsets? We feeling good? Feeling content with the day? Feeling like there's stuff we could still work on? How are we feeling? Bahama Llama up 1750. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Anybody else? Anybody else doing good? Anybody else doing bad and doing good? Red for the day. That's all right, Crixus. That's all right. Move on. Move on to, put this behind you and move on. Or, maybe we'll make the red back today. Greg hit daily profit target. Going to the gym. Honest money up 611. Boom. Jordan's having a good day. Boom. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Okay, here's the pullback I've been waiting for. A little bit of SMT here. A little bit of SMT divergence at the highs. I want to see us trade into that 5 minute right now. We got 1 minute until this hourly closes. One more minuto here. There you go. Kia trades. Locked them up. Locked up those accounts. Incarcerated them. They are no longer free. Not until tomorrow. They're serving a day-long sentence for stealing too much money from the stock market. Oh, you know what I can do now, guys? I can share my camera and still record at the same time. Look at that. Double whammy. I put earrings back in for the first time in like a year. What do you guys think? What do you guys think here? Oh, thanks, Bahama Llama. I haven't worn them in like a year, I think. Like, you know what? It might be time to put them back. Put them back in. Honest money, not a fan. Hey, I respect that. Some people aren't a fan. I get it. I understand it. I'm not offended. Are you not a fan of earrings in general or just of me with earrings? Because if you say just with me, then I might get a little bit offended. Your son came home with them. Wait, what's a basketball dinner? I'm so confused. They put him down? Huh? Basketball dinner. How old is he though when he came back with earrings? Okay, see, that makes sense. Yeah, like as a parent, I don't know how cool I would be if my kid showed up with earrings at 17 years old. I didn't get mine until I was like 20, 21 or something. Alright, so we're just chopping right now. So I'm just going to keep waiting. Keep waiting for us to stop chopping. See if we maybe want to trade up into that 5 minute. Maybe get a little power of 3. We're forming a bunch of equal lows, which means now we have a lot of generated liquidity down here. A lot of generated liquidity. So now I want to see us come up and grab buy side and then reverse back down to the sell side here. The hourly has closed. We got displacement. Let's trade into that 5 minute imbalance. Let's get a power of 3 here, guys. All right, we want to see a reaction from this level now. We want to see a reaction here. Want to see a reaction. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna. What just happened? There we go. Let's see. I might attempt an entry here. I might attempt an entry with just half a lot from here. I just want to see a little bit more of a reaction, though. I just don't like that we're we're moving up very aggressively, but this is exactly where I wanted to see us go. I wanted to see us get into that 5 minute. We are just moving up a little bit aggressively here. I'm going to test out the shorts here. Let's test them out. Let's just test them out here. Let's see if we get follow through. If not, we'll just cut it. Again, I'm just going to kind of test them out with half a lot. Remember, guys, I'm going 10 cons now, 10 micros for these accounts and keeping tighter risk management here. So I'm literally just going to keep like a 35 tick stop above at 19.55275. Let's put a stop right there. And again, I'm just going to keep half a lot right now. I'm going to keep half a lot until maybe we get some follow through and some pullback or something. Because again, this is still a little bit more risky, still a little bit more aggressive of an entry here. Right? We had a very strong up close displacement candle on the 1 minute, but we're trusting this 5 minute here. This is what I'm trusting. I'm trusting the 5 minute fair value gap, and I'm trusting that we're going to come down for those equal lows. So let's see if we can keep moving down. That's a good rejection off of that 5 minute there. I do like that rejection, so I think what I'll do is I think I'll add into a full here. I'm going to add into a full. Oh, look at that ad, guys. Look at that ad. Okay. If we break these lows, I'm taking out. I'm going to put a limit order down here. Boom. Guys, we just hit first TP. Stop's going to break even. That was quick. That was really quick. Stop is now at break even. I just took a first TP. Let's see if this one wants to keep riding down. Okay. Wow. That was awesome. So we did exactly what we wanted to do. You're no longer red for the day. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I want to see us come down into this external low, 19.50675. And we'll take off a few more cons at that level. Or hopefully we don't get stopped at break even here. Either way, that's another winning trade there. So what I'll do is I'll probably take off like 3 cons if we come down and break that low. So I'm going to take off 3 cons if we can come down and break this low here. Hopefully we don't come back to break even first. I want to see us really continue to drop. Displacement on the 5 minute is huge. Huge. That's great displacement. But we might come back here and stop us at break even. Just because our break even moved down pretty far after we took profit. After we added and then took profit, our break even moved down. But let's say you did get a break even or an entry further, like up here. You know, more in that 5 minute fair value gap, you might be able to hold on to this one. But for me, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold on because we are pretty close to my break even already. But I'm glad because we got to add into that full position there just in time and then take a TP. So to me, I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. Even if I get stopped at break even, I could still look for a re-entry here. So good trade. Another good trade for us today. Let's keep that win streak going. Keep the win streak alive. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, first trade of the session here. First trade of the session. First trade of the session. So if this one gets me at break even, I think I'll be up 200 on each account. Around 200 on each account. But if we can drop here and go hit that next TP level, that would be huge. And leave a few runners. So I would take out 3 cons down at the bottom if we can drop and take out that level. And then I would leave 2 cons as runners. Move my stop maybe into profit a little bit. So let's see. Let's see if we can drop. I still love these shorts, guys. I really do. Really like these shorts here. Great reaction off that 5 minute bearish order block there. So that entry level, the idea was perfect. Obviously, my entry got moved down a lot after I added in and then took profit. So ideally, my break even would still be up here somewhere. But sometimes it doesn't work that way. You just got to roll with the punches. Got to roll with the punches here. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's go deep. Guys, everybody is winning today. That's what I am the most excited for. Everybody is winning. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure everybody I've asked so far is in the green. Especially now that Crixus is back in the green. That's awesome. That is awesome, guys. Like I said, all it takes is one day to get your edge back, to make a lot of your losses back, you know, to gain that confidence back. Sometimes it just takes one day. So I'll keep holding this one with my stop at break even for now. See if it's going to keep dropping. See if we'll go hit that next TP level. Hey, well, good thing for you, AZ Sunshine, is you are getting a free account, so you won't have to worry about that. Either way, you'll have a free account. All right, let's go hit that external low here. Remember, this hourly low is that next TP level. Hourly low here. External sell side, we're almost there. Yeah, you could take another TP here if you want to, or if you got a late entry, you could also take a TP here as well, if you didn't take a TP already. I'm honestly going to keep holding this one, guys. I'm just going to keep holding. Let's go, AZ Sunshine. Winners all around. Winners all around. This one would be cool. This would be really cool if it does want to come down to that next TP. That is our sell side target. That external low. I do expect us to reach that level. I mean, this is textbook. This was a textbook trade right here. You wait for displacement, wait for an order block to form, a fair value gap to form, tapped into it, took the trade, take a TP at the lows. We generated a bunch of sell side liquidity with all these equal lows. All right, and this would be even more textbook if we do go down to our sell side. You know, a little bit of like a turtle soup situation here, right? We come up and grab an internal high, and then if we can come down and grab that external low, that would be a turtle soup right there. So let's see if we do it before we go take out my stop. Hopefully we do. All right, so I could sell right now, and I would have both of these accounts about 330 in profit on the day. But I want to stick to my plan, and I want to catch some big profit on this one, guys. Because then we will be very close to passing on one of these accounts. Very close. Obviously, the other one's a little bit lagging behind because of that one day that I traded micros and on one and minis on one. So the other one got a big boost, like $700 boost or $600 boost, something like that. So one of them's a little bit ahead. Let's go, Shosky. 30K in the month. Even with last week, that's huge. Man, that's amazing. Congrats. Congrats, Shosky. Let's go. Yeah, that's why I'm going to leave a few runners trade 903. That's why I'm going to leave a few runners. Because if we do break that low, there's potential that we do keep dropping from there. Hey, that's all right, Enrique. Hey, you got 1,005 accounts. That's huge. Man, look at all these winners. Look at all these winners. Can this one drop? This one is really, really chopping right now. It's getting so close to that next TP to our external low. All right, like I said, if you got a late entry, you could take that TP. Yeah, it's because our TP is the next low. That's why it's not getting there. We do have a fair value gap up here. I would like to keep a stop. I would like to keep my stop like above this fair value gap, but again, I'm not going to let this one become a loser. I mean, even if I did move it up, we'd still win this trade. I just don't want to lose out on some profit here. Because either way, we could always get a re-entry if we do retrace a little bit further. Let's say it does stop me out at break even. We could always look for a re-entry now that we have, you know, we'll be about $200 in the green. You know, we could attempt maybe one more trade. But either way, I'm still happy with $200 on each account, guys. It's a good profit. Hey, there you go, AZ Sunshine. There we go. In the green on the day. Green is green. Come on, reject. Are we going to reject? Are we going to reject or run right through? We're very close. Looks like we're trying to run right through. We got to reject this 1 minute. 1 minute bearish fair value gap if we're going to survive here. Ooh, we're getting close. Getting close. We're getting close. You saw a trader dashboard of live accounts and found that one of them had taken 39 trades, of which 37 were winning. That's crazy. And they made around 10K daily. How are they able to take such trades with almost negligible risk? That's a good question. That might be a question to ask them. You know, everybody has a different style and a different strategy. Some people are more high frequency types of traders, and they can do that. They're probably taking crazy scalps. Okay. I just got stopped at break even. But this one could drop from this fair value gap still, guys. This one could still drop from this fair value gap. Almost want to get another entry here. Honestly thinking about maybe getting another entry here. But I'm happy with the profit. I'm happy with the profit. About 200 on each account there on the day. But just, yeah, it is a lot of chop, like Trade 903 said. A lot of chop right now, so I am just going to kind of, whoa, take it easy. Look at that pump. Look at that pump. So, there we go. Another winning trade for us. Might not have hit our full TP level, but I'm still happy with that one. That was a crazy end to that 5-minute candle. So we still do have S&T overall, with ES sweeping the lows here and Q failing to sweep the lows. So we could see price come right back up for that high. You know, a little bit of seek and destroy to end the day. Let's see if we're going to try to run through this 5-minute or not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that thing that he always says? He always says, man. Hey, man. Okay, well, again, I'm fine with not taking another trade. I'm fine with just chilling after this. You know, $400 in profit across 2 counts is pretty good. Not too bad. If we have another opportunity, I might look to take a trade. Oh, he says, come on, man. That's right. Come on, man. Good old Joe Biden. I will say he's got a great first name. You know, I might not agree with some of the stuff that he's done, but great first name. Probably like the best first name someone could have, in my opinion. Bo Jiden. Bo Jiden. Okay, so we got a little bit of displacement on the 1 minute. We created a 1 minute bullish fair value gap. Technically, we just created a bullish breaker here. A little low high, lower low displacement of the high. Actually a unicorn here on the 1 minute. Let's see if we start to bounce. We're still respecting that 1 minute or the 5 minute bearish fair value gap here and the 5 minute bearish order block. So I still wouldn't even love longing this because I still have an overall bearish bias. So I wouldn't even love to long this, but we have SMT at the highs and at the lows. SMT at the highs and the lows here. We can see down here, if we look at like the 15-minute time frame. Look at the 15-minute real quick. Notice how we have this low right here. And Q failed to sweep. ES swept. So we have that 15-minute SMT. And then we get SMT up at the highs, right on the 1 minute, where ES fails to take out a high. And Q takes that high, forming a bullish breaker. So just kind of back and forth here. So that's why another reason I'm kind of just fine with sitting on the sideline here, not taking another trade. We already got our win. We're in the profit. There's no reason to overdo it. As much as these longs are starting to tempt me right now, I don't think there's a reason to overdo it here and try to chase a trade. I think everybody is green on the day. I think everybody should be pretty content. I don't know. I know I'm content with my profits today. Hopefully you guys are too. These longs are starting to look kind of juicy though. They are starting to look a little bit juicy. So again, we did create a bullish unicorn here. Right, we had this low, high, lower, low, displacement of the high, fair value gap created, overlapping the breaker. But we're fighting against our 5-minute resistance levels here. So I don't really love that. Donnie Jep. I love Donnie Jep. Bo Jiden. All right, guys. Well, I mean, I think I'm done. I think I'm good. I am chilling. Great Monday. Great way to start off the week. Very, very happy. That's crazy. From the phone. You made that 30K this month from the phone. That's insane. Man. Oh, that makes me happy, Shosky. That makes me happy, man. Hey, all you need is one device. You just need one device. You don't always need 3 screens. You know, I like having 3 screens because of all the different stuff I have to have pulled up, but you don't really need it. All you got to know is what price action is. All right. Well, these longs are starting to step in here. But I'm all good. I'm all good. I'm all done. There we go. There's the bullish unicorn. There's the bullish unicorn stepping in. Those longs were so tempting, guys. I was getting very close to taking them. I was getting that itch to jump in, and I just decided to stay out. But you can see they're starting to pull up. They're starting to go step in here. All right, SMT at the lows, bullish unicorn. I think we're good. That's all right. But if you guys want to trade this, you know, look for those longs off this bullish unicorn. Wait for the next 1 minute, 2, 3, 4, 5 minute fair value gap to form, and you'll be chilling. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. Happy Monday. Go enjoy yourself today. Take care of yourself. We'll be back tomorrow. Again, same old, sticking to our plan, sticking to our process. Stay disciplined. Let's keep this energy going, guys. All right, love you all. God bless. I'll see you soon. Peace out.